Welcome to my channel, The Flix Judge, where you will get detailed reviews and honest ratings of global movies and OTT series so that you can watch only the best content worthy of your time. Today we'll review Scam 2003, a series running on Sony Live. Total of 10 episodes, each episode around 40 to 45 minutes. This series is in Hindi original but dubbed in all major languages like Tamil, Telugu, Marathi, etc. Directed by Tushar Hiranandani, this series is based on the book Telgi Scam, Reporter's Diary, written by Sanjay Singh. As the name suggests, this series is based on the massive financial scam involving fake stamp papers masterminded by Abdul Karim Telgi. People who are old enough would remember the outlines of the case quite well, as it happened in an era with good news coverage. The series stars Gagandev Riyar in the titular role Abdul Karim Telgi, Sana Amin Sheikh as his wife Nafiza, Shashank Ketkar as JK, his close associate, Nikhil Ratnaparkhi as Advocate Ganesh Kamble, and Mukesh Tiwari as Surya Pratap Gehlot, an honest police officer. There are a host of other characters who form part of the scam empire which Telgi set up and ran for many years. In short, this is the story of the rise and fall of Abdul Karim Telgi, who, after many small forgeries and frauds, ultimately hits upon the idea of making fake stamp papers. From humble beginnings, he is driven by his desire to make it big, bigger, and biggest. The series estimates the size of the scam to be around 30,000 crores. How he built this massive empire, what he did at every turn to grow his business with the help of all the corrupt cops, politicians, bureaucrats, and government servants in his pocket, are shown in great detail in this series. True to the name of the series, the entire series is shown only from the perspective of Abdul Karim Telgi, our protagonist. In almost 90% of the scenes, Telgi is there in the frame. This means the person playing the role would carry the whole series on his shoulders. Since this is a real life story, it requires that the characters look and behave true to life rather than some fictional dramatic character. Kudos to Gagandev Riyar, he manages to do just that. He does not overact or indulge in any theatrics. He looks just like that middle aged guy next door with a family struggling to lead a middle class life. He makes the story and character so believable, and he does carry the series on his shoulders. The casting, makeup, etc. should be appreciated as he manages to look very much like the real life Telgi. This is the biggest thing I liked about this series. In fact, all the actors, not just the ones who played the key roles, all of them played quite well. There is no over dramatics by any character. Even emotional scenes involving Telgi's mother, wife, daughter are all shown in great detail, but the scenes are not very lengthy or weepy. The story is apparently based on the book, newspaper reports, as well as some creative liberties taken by the writer and director. The story and screenplay are mostly clear, detailed, and keeps a good pace. The director has tried to explain certain technical details so that the common viewer can understand the intricacies of the scam. These are some of the good and engaging parts of the series. This is another aspect I liked about this series. The best aspect, however, are the dialogues. Even though some may find it a bit cheesy, these are quite enjoyable. Many of them are filmy but very apt, and many of the one liners are chuckle worthy. I watched it in Hindi original, so I'm not sure how the dubbed versions were and if they worked in that language. If you want to enjoy this, anyone who knows a little bit of Hindi should watch it in the original with English subtitles. The camera work is good, the sets, costumes are all quite apt and in keeping with the storyline. The background score is also pretty unobtrusive and blends quite well with the scenes. So, is it all great, excellent, or there are no issues at all? Well, not quite. The director has taken his time to show us in great detail all the major events in the life of Telgi over a few decades. From small details of how he started doing forgeries, small robberies, how he moves towards bigger and bigger frauds, how he manages to buy all the players like cops, bureaucrats, politicians, be it in the ruling or opposition. that too in multiple states, are all shown in great level of detail. Even how his personal life progresses is also shown at appropriate junctures so that the track stays relevant, as some of the decisions he takes towards the end are shown to be because of his family situation. However, after a point, all these look repetitive. How many times will we see corrupt cops taking bribes, politicians threatening him first, then offer protection for money, and then finally ditch him? How many times will we see some honest cop trying to investigate the case, be frustrated by other corrupt cops or politicians? But the series is relentless in showing us everything again and again in great detail. While these may have actually happened in real life, these do not make for an interesting or an engaging watch, and you will start getting fatigued very quickly. The reason is corrupt cops and politicians are not unique to this story. Almost every movie or series ever made in India in any language in any decade shows the same type of corrupt cops and politicians. So, to an already fatigued mind who have seen such happenings a million times, having to watch the same scenes play out in every episode really tests our patience. There is nothing novel or interesting after the second or third episode. The cops, bureaucrats, politicians are just names that just whiz past without really registering in our minds. To me, it would have been better if the director had kept the series to maybe just 6 or 7 episodes and removed a lot of these repetitive scenes of corruption. If you are going to binge watch this series, all the 10 episodes like I did over a couple of days, then it is likely that you too would feel fatigued after a point. While the story does move on at a good pace, not one scene is such that you can say you have not seen before in other movies or series, why even in the same series itself. The series only shines in the scenes where the technical details are explained to us involving the paper, the ink, the printing, distribution network, etc. Okay, so what is the verdict? This is a overall well-made series and it is worth a watch, whether you know about the scam or not. It does provide a level of detailing which makes the series engaging enough. Even though it is a victimless financial crime done by a poor guy, the series does not try to justify or romanticize his actions. In fact, there is a more serious crime which Telgi commits, which is shown to haunt him till the end. So, if you are looking for a good time pass with some engaging scenes, not overly dramatic, something to watch with your entire family, this series is right for you. If you are looking for some extraordinary storyline or hitherto unseen script or characters, lots of drama, exciting action, this may be a bit too slow moving and repetitive for you. Most of the scenes look like what you have seen in umpteen number of films, even if you have never heard of the name Telgi in your life before. This will fail to satisfy you. I will give this series a 6 out of 10 stars. I would have given it a 7, but I reduced 1 point for the extraordinary length of the series, which to me made it a drag after a point. As far as parental guidance goes, this is something you can watch with your entire family. See you again with another review. Until then, bye and happy viewing. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I go through hours and hours of content so that you can watch only the very best ones in your precious free time. Thank you.